everyone, and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm going to be now talking about the Daytona weekend that happened for trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. Obviously this is the first for a lot of, a lot from I guess all three series of all three Premier Series. Obviously new drivers, new teams. For trucks and the Cup only, there's new bodies, I guess. Well, the Cup does an actual like new generation, new gen car. The trucks has a new body, I'm guessing, just like a new body design for Chevy, Ford, and Toyota. So that's new, and that's really all I can really think of for all of the three Premier Series. So obviously, the next race after Daytona, for Cup and Xfinity is Auto Club. So the Auto Club will be, so for Xfinity, it will be the running of the Production Alliance 300. It will be 150 laps and 300 miles at Auto Club Speedway. Obviously, this is going to be the final time where we get to actually, we also get to see the old configuration of Auto Club before they change it into a short track. And that also goes for the same for the Cup Series as well. For the running of the Wise Power 400, 200 laps, 400 miles for the final race at Auto Club Speedway before they change it into a short track. But anyways, we'll just get that out of the way. Let's now talk about the results. For start off with the Truck Series. Now I'm going to do this like I did last year, where I'm going to be talking about, what happened in the race and all that other stuff, but I won't be doing, the drivers that were outside of the top 20. Basically what I did last year was I chose some of the drivers which were pretty significant from the race who finished outside of the top 20. I will not be doing that until the playoffs, where I'll be mentioning only the drivers who finish outside of the top 20 who win the playoffs. So I'll probably maybe change it back to top 15. I think I did top 50 for a bit, and then I changed it to top 20. Well, I'm going to change it now to top 20. If I don't really like it, I'll just do top 15 from now on. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling about it. Let's now have a look at the Truck Series results, and the first ever winner of the 2022 season for the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series is Zane Smith. And if you have seen my video on the mega entry list that I made, you probably already know who's driving what. Zane Smith has obviously moved over to Front Row Motorsports to be their new driver to replace Todd Gilliland. But other than that, it's kind of been the same. So second place behind Zane Smith, we got Ben Rose and Christian Eckes, Tanner Gray, Parker Kligerman, Jesse Little, Ty Majeski, Danny Bone, Carson Hocevar, and Matt DiBenedetto ran out the top 10. Spencer Boyd, Riley Herbst, also went himself, Timmy Hill, Austin Hill, Stuart Friesen, Haley Deegan, Thad Moffat, Chris Wright, and Jason White ran out the top 20. To the rear, so obviously before the race, there'll be some drivers who goes to the rear. Only 4 drivers went to the rear in the Truck Series. Ted Fogelman and Austin Wayne himself went to the rear due to unapproved adjustments. I think that is Timmy Hill. Timmy Hill went to the rear for engine change. Oh, it's also thunder right outside, which is fantastic. And Parker Kligerman also went to the rear due to missing driver introductions. Some drivers also failed to qualify. The Cook Racing Technologies entry of Clay Greenfield, the 84 car. The Jordan Anderson Racing 3 truck, driven by Jordan Anderson. The Jennifer Jo Cobb Racing 10 truck, driven by Jennifer Jo Cobb. This is a surprising one. The Hattori Racing Enterprises 61 truck, driven by Chase Purdy. Yes, he did not qualify for the Daytona season opener, and I think Hattori missed out a big opportunity to get Zane Smith into that 61 truck. But I digress. Maybe Chase Purdy will probably actually do really well. I think it's the Glory to God Racing 46 truck, driven by Matt Jasko, and the number 97 CR7 Motorsports truck, 97 truck, driven by Jason Kitzmiller, who actually didn't post a time due to him wrecking at practice, and the team didn't want to go for a backup. So events that happened, lap 20 and lap 40, they were both stage winners, and both of them was won by John Hunter Nemechek, and we'll get to what happened to Nemechek at some point. Lap 64, John Wood. Jackwood spins on the backstretch and hits the outside wall hard. Lap 80, Corey Helm hits the outside wall in turn 2 after a tire went down. Lap 85, Jason White spins at the back with Tate Fogelman and Chris Wright just avoiding him. Lap 100, the big one at the front stretch, Tyler Ankrum spins and trucks gets damaged. Tyler Ankrum, Derek Krause, Granite Finger, Austin himself, Chandler Smith, Haley Deegan, Lawless Allen, Colby Howard, Matt Crafter, Jesse Little, Spencer Boyd, and Blaine Perkins were all involved, including John Hunter Nemechek. I think Nemechek was pushing Ankrum when that happened, and Nemechek got collected, and he was out of the race. I don't think he was out. I think he was just running in the back. And then on lap 106, Zane Smith wins the Nextra Energy 250, while Chris Wright spins on the front stretch, crashing as well. So a bit eventful there. I guess I'll show you a bit the results over here. So from 21st to 36, obviously these are the other drivers. I'll probably maybe do this actually from now on. So let me just get to 21st. There we go. So these are all the other drivers. I won't be reading them out, but you can have a look at them. Here you are. And these obviously did failed to qualify drivers right over here as well. And so let's have a look at the Xfinity Series, and that was won by RCR rookie Austin Hill. In his first ever Xfinity Series race, he gets the win at Daytona, locked himself into the playoffs. Zane Smith also locked himself into the playoffs as well by that win. Behind Austin Hill, once again, A.J. Allmendinger gets passed at Daytona. Oh my god, it's thunder. That's epic. It's stormy outside. Anyways, I'm going to stop being distracted by that. So I think for the third time, A.J. Allmendinger gets passed on the final lap, so that's fun. Third place behind them is Noah Gragson and Riley Herbst, Justin Allgaier, Sheldon Creed, Anthony Alfredo, Ryan Sieg, Josh Blicky, and Brandon Brown getting into the top 10. And Tyler Gibbs, Ryan Truex, J.J. Yaley, Landon Castle, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Josh Berry, Brennan Jones, Ryan Vargas, Jeb Burden, and Bailey Curry round out the top 20. To the rear were only the three drivers, Sam Mayer, Ryan Truex, and Shane Lee. Those three drivers went to the rear due to unapproved adjustments. So a handful of drivers also failed to qualify. The OASS Green Light Racing car of David Starr, the DGM Racing 90 car of Alex LeBay, the number 99 BJ McLeod Motorsports car Stephen Parsons, the DGM Racing 91 car Mason Massey, the Ringling Brothers Racing 33 car of Natalie Decker, the Mike Harmon 47 car of Greg Golden, the Bassett Racing 77 driven by Ronnie Bassett Jr., Means Motorsports and Means Racing 52 car driven by Harrison Rhodes, and the Mike Harmon Racing 74 car driven by Tim Vines, or Tim Vaines. I don't know how you say his last name still. I think it's Tim Vines. I might be wrong though. But anyways, let's get now to the events that happened. Lap 40, Sam Mayer, Drew Dollar, and Jeremy Clements crashes on the backstretch. I was actually listening to the MRN radio, to MRN while the race was happening, and basically Jeremy Clements basically called out Drew Dollar of causing the crash, basically calling him, basically saying that they're inexperienced and just young kids coming up, inexperienced and all that other stuff. Lap 30 and 60. They were both stage enders, and they were both won by Daniel Hemrick. On stage 2, however, at the end of stage 2, I think coming to lap to turns 3 and 4, Noah Gragson makes an incredible save. I don't know how the hell he didn't even crash, but that was a beautiful save by Noah Gragson. Lap 75, Sam Mayer spins entering pit road, and on lap 84, Mayer also loses the rear bumper cover in turn 4, causing a caution. Lap 91, CJ McLaughlin gets shoved out of line and spins out due to the draft. Brent Moffitt, Daniel Hemrick, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Shane Lee, CJ McLaughlin, Tommy John Martins, Joey Gates, and Josh Williams, and Kyle Weatherman were all involved. And on lap 120, Austin Hill wins the beef. It's what's for dinner 300. While this is the big one, Myatt Snyder blows over at the backstretch. Tommy John Martins, Jay Buford, Jeb Burden, Ty Gibbs, Lenny Castle, Matt Mills were all involved. If I can, I can try and get a clip of the flip. And I was literally listening to MRN when that happened, and oh my god, it went crazy. I was also watching A.J. Allmendinger's camera his onboard camera, and oh my God, was it crazy! It was shades of Joey Coulter in 2011. Was it 2012? I think it was no. It was definitely 2011. I think it was 2011. Yeah, 2011 Joey Coulter flip. If you don't know, you can have a look at it. It's very 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 similar. Like when that happened, my mind immediately popped to Joey Coulter in 2011 when he did a somersault basically. But I'll try and put a clip up of the my side of blowover while I'm talking about it. As for the other drivers, here they are. 21st to Kyle Sieg, and then down to Cesar Baccarella, who retired due to engine issues. But those are all the drivers in the field. Obviously, Jesse Rucci made his first start as the team owner, I guess, and that's really about it. Let's then move on to the Cup Series. Obviously, the series that everyone has been waiting for. What happened? All that other stuff. Well, I can tell you who won. Oh my God, Thunder! I can tell you who won, and that was won by another rookie in his 8th start of the Cup Series, Austin Cindric, getting his first career win in the NASCAR Cup Series and locking himself into the playoffs. If you obviously watch my NASCAR Cup Series and make an entry list video, I did talk about that. Watch out for Cindric as he'll probably make it to the playoffs. There it is. I called it. He made it to the playoffs. Fantastic. Behind Austin Cindric, once again in second place is Bubba Wallace, who I think came second in the 2018 or 2019 Daytona 500, if I remember correctly. And I think he also came second last year's Coke 0400. Third place, Chase Briscoe, then Ryan Blaney, Eric Amarola, Kyle Busch, Michael McDowell, David Reagan, Brad Keselowski, and Chase Elliott round out the top 10. Then Ty Dillon, Daniel Hemrick, Martin Truex Jr., Corey LaJoie, Landon Castle, Chris Buescher, Cody Ware, Daniel Suarez, Kurt Busch, and Cole Custer round out the top 20. To the rear were a total of 4 drivers. Joe Logano went to the rear due to after getting another backup car. Obviously, if you watch my duel video, I talked about it a bit. Jacques Villeneuve, it was an engine change. And Daniel Hemrick and Chase Briscoe, they both went to the rear due to multiple inspection failures. Failed to qualify was JJ Yeley and Timmy Hill. Both MBM Motorsports cars failed to qualify from the duels. Let's now talk about what happened. And lap 41, Kaz Grala loses a wheel. And Chase Briscoe gets spun out by Cindric by trying to avoid it. So Briscoe checked up and Cindric basically spun him out. Lap 53, Justin Haley loses a wheel, which causes another caution, like a whole wheel. Not even the rim. It was just the rubber. It was kind of weird. Lap 63, another big one that everyone's going to be talking about. Harrison Burton spins and goes upside down a bit. Or not a bit, but he definitely went upside down briefly. William Byron, Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin, Ross Chastain, Alex Bowman, and Brad Keselowski were all involved. And under caution, Martin Truex Jr. wins stage 1. And on lap 130 as well, he also won stage 2. Lap 151, Tyler Reddick spins and hits the outside wall. Truex, Logano, and Kurt Busch all involved. Kurt Busch was only just trying to avoid the crash. Oh my God, it's raining. Lap 190, Larson hits Harvick at the back a bit too hard at the front stretch and causes him to spin into Gregson. Eric Jones, Todd Gilliland, and Chase Elliott were all involved. Elliott, I think, was spinning just to avoid. Lap 195, Stenhouse spins off the nose of Keselowski and collects Buescher, which is quite ironic. And lap 201, Brad Keselowski's previous ride, the Team Penske 2 car. Also, Cindric wins the Daytona 500, while Michael McDowell spins from Keselowski again and collects David Reagan after the line. So, a bit of expensive time for a lot of Cup Series teams, as obviously the part shortage is definitely a big concern, and hopefully that can get fixed very, very, very soon. Let me just show you all the other drivers who finished outside of the top 20. There it is. See, good old Jacques Villeneuve came 22nd place, Kaz Grala 26th, Noah Gragson 31st, and Greg Biffle 36th. I think he had like some engine issues at some point. I can't remember though. But yeah, that's really about it for the results. Let's now have a look at the standings before I leave and run away from the rain. Oh my God, it's pouring. So here's the top 20. Zane Smith, obviously, the championship leader, and also as he also locked himself into the playoffs. Ben Rose, Christian Eckes, Tanner Gray, Ty Majeski, Chandler Smith, John Hunter Nemechek, Parker Kligerman, Jesse Little, and Denny Bone round out the top 10. Also myself, Stuart Friesen, Carson Hocevar, Matt DiBenedetto, Spencer Boyd, Timmy Hill, Haley Deegan, Thad Malfa, Chris Wright, and Jason M. White round out the top 20. And then now let's quickly go to the Xfinity Series. John Bedingo currently the points leader in the regular season. However, Austin Hill is the only driver who's locked himself into the playoffs. Riley Herbst, Justin Allgaier, Ryan Signo, Gregson, Ty Gibbs, Brendan Brown, Sheldon Creed, Anthony Alfredo round out the top 10. Daniel Hemrick, Josh Blulek rounds out the drivers who are in the playoffs. Ryan Truex, JJ Yaley, Josh Berry, Landon Castle, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Brandon Jones, Ryan Vargas, and Jeb Bird around out the top 20. Then for the Cup Series, we have Austin Cindric, who's currently points leader and also locked himself into the playoffs. Brad Keselowski, Mark Truex Jr., Bubba Wallace, Chase Briscoe, Ryan Blaney, Michael McDowell, Kyle Busch, Chris Buescher, Chase Elliott right out top 10. Then Joe Logano, Eric Almirola, David Reagan, Ty Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Kurt Busch round out the drivers who will be in the playoffs if it started right now. Then Corey LaJoie, Cody Ware, Daniel Suarez, and Cole Custer round out the top 20. So that's really about it for today's video. Just a reminder as well that the next race will be at Auto Club Speedway, but obviously changes might happen, COVID especially, but it looks like it will definitely be running, which is going to be great to see. So that's about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys all next time in the next one. Goodbye.